Manchester United Football Club. More like inconsistent football club. Maybe this past month they've been proving a lot of people wrong, but there's a lot of things that United have to do and have to continue to prove that they are legit. This all starts with a backline of Maguire and Bailly. Maguire and Bailly, as we've seen this month, has been a pivotal and really important backline for us. Although Bailly is injury prone, he's been getting better with it, and if he stays fit, he complements Maguire so well. Just Maguire's aerial ability with Bailly's blocks in here, and his pace is just really pivotal to the side. And then we go to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is a man that's practically everywhere on the pitch. From back here to helping defending, he has the pace and physicality to completely shut down players, shutting down Ferran Torres in a brief 20 minutes, and he has the ability to shut down tricky wingers as well, with most of them targeting Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So Shaw, especially with his ability to just go up and help Rashford, there's a reason why our left side is so strong. And although it may not be entirely because of Shaw, a large part of it has to be with him. He provides those overlaps, he provides those constant runs to drag out defenders and free out space for Marcus Rashford, with a lot of his runs being to trick defenders and not just to receive the ball, which is really undervalued, which gives us more space to really put in crosses and score goals. More than his assists, his runs have created so many chances for us indirectly, and I think it's time that we do realize that. Paul Pogba and Fred. The thing is, right, Fred McTominay is a great pairing and all, and I think that defensively they really are good. But the thing is, when players press, when the team presses us, Fred and McTominay really have no way. They aren't good at breaking down that press because their passing ability and maybe just that it isn't the greatest. But you have Pogba, who's only getting better defending. So you have a player like Pogba, who has a desire at the moment and is worse than McTominay defending, but is miles better at creating chances. So can this work is the question. And lately, with Pogba working with Matic, I don't see a reason that it won't work with Fred. Because I feel that Fred, his tenacity and just overall presence in this midfield is amazing, and he can cover that space. With a little bit of Pogba's help for sure, he'll be really good here. And I think that Fred and Pogba is the way to go from here, because you have the tenacity, you have a little bit of covering from Fred, who can work in this area, and you have Pogba, who can do the defending, and once he does get it, he has the ability to pick out a long ball, or really thread a ball through the spaces, and find these players in these spaces, in the half spaces, and the spaces between the fullbacks and the center backs, which is a really pivotal feature of our side that we need. When we have two playmakers, when we have an attacking playmaker and a deep lying playmaker, it makes for a more well-rounded side and a more dynamic team, especially in the ways that we can score goals. Which comes to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, which is something that is quite worrying me. Although defensively Aaron Wan-Bissaka is really superb, there's a lot of times when we're caught out because when we have an overall defensive lapse and we kind of line up like this and we concede because a player makes a run back here. I wouldn't say it's all Wan-Bissaka's fault, but it's something that we have to fix up. But that's not even the main problem. It's just Wan-Bissaka's attacking. He has the occasional good games, but from what I've seen, he isn't as good as Shaw as crossing. He really doesn't have that ability to get up, and especially with a weaker right-hand side player, I wouldn't say Greenwood is the best at attacking because he's a forward. It just won't work out, especially on this side. And you have players like Amad Diallo, Facundo Pellistri coming in, then definitely Greenwood will be faced with competition, and maybe our right side will improve quite a little bit, because Greenwood isn't a right winger. He cuts in and he creates chances, and he operates that way, and that just weakens our right hand side even more, making it more and more dead. Because you see the quality here, Shaw, Pogba, Rashford, and then you see the quality there, Fred, Wan-Bissaka, and Greenwood. And Fred, a player who doesn't really go up. Let me take a look at Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is really important, and his ability to roam will be because of Pogba and Fred staying disciplined. The thing is, he likes to go all over the pitch. He creates space, he gets into spaces, he doesn't always stay in the middle, sometimes he's out wide, he puts in crosses, he basically does everything. He takes to look up space wherever he is. The other thing is, he lets Pogba go up, which is important, especially when we have the ball in this middle area. When Pogba does go up, he will happily drop off to watch the space, and Pogba is affected because he really does like attacking, and he does bring a lot to the team when it comes to dribbling as well. The thing about Pogba, He used to try multiple tricks in the midfield. Now he's learned that he's just going to defend and take less risks and just pass it more, you know? And that's what I like about him. He's been taking less risks in the midfield, not dribbling unnecessarily, and it's been really benefiting the team as well because he is solid. Then we come to the attacking three. Rashford and Martial this season, I'd say, in my opinion at least, they've been good when it comes to link-up play and everything. I know Rashford scored a lot of goals, but he'll be kicking himself a lot for missing the chances that he has in the past. Same with Martial, especially Martial. Martial doesn't have many goals this season, and he's had multiple good opportunities. He brings a unique aspect of his game with his link-up, and especially these past couple weeks, he's looked really at it. He's looked dynamic, and he's looked ready to link up with anyone, and he's just been energetic like the entire side. It's like a rejuvenated Manchester United squad, and I don't know how long this will keep up, but if it does keep up, then, you know, we'll be in safe hands. When we come to Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood, man, he's just a different player. He likes to roam inside, he cuts in, but just take a look at this. Is this like with Pogba, with like Fred staying back and Pogba here? We have absolutely no right hand side. We have no threat on the right side. So with our new signings coming in, with Pellistri being developed even more, with him and Amad Diallo looking to break into the first team, we have to see more on the right hand side because we'll never be a dynamic. We'll always be like predictable if we just attack through the left. Although it has been doing us alright because we do have talents on the left, it just won't work for the future, you know? And I want to talk about one more thing real quick. Luke Shaw. Have you noticed that the man's been taking free kicks lately? And the deliveries have been really good? We have a free kick from like right here. Who's been taking them, right? Just Luke Shaw appreciation real quick, alright? He's been taking those, he's been doing it really well. Give the man some credit. He's been really solid and he's been indirectly a contributor for a lot of our goals in my opinion. So, back to the main point. If we keep this up, if we keep up the energy, if we keep up the form, I do think that this Manchester United side can do wonders. I think we should back them. Let's see how the season goes, you know? I really hope that 2021 brings something